I think in any hero story, even if the hero isn't shown, wrangling with the obliteration of themselves as this hero is in my work, they must be killed in another way because the story ends. My name is Eden Seifu. I'm currently based in Seattle, Washington, United States of America, and I would define my practice as mainly painting. I draw a lot of influence from the art of the High Renaissance, also comic books, manga. I'm very sonically influenced as well. I listen to a lot of music, and I especially like album covers for like prog rock music. I really like botany. Natural forms really inform my work as well. Three specific works I really find myself coming back to again and again include Francis Bacon's whole, body of work, but specifically like his Pope paintings. I really like the Pope Innocent X painting. Gustave Moreau is one of my favorite painters of all time. I really like Jupiter and Semele by him. Joseph Stella's Apotheosis of the Rose. Also, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, romance novel covers, all sorts of stuff. Generally, when I get ideas for a work, they kind of pop into my head quite spontaneously. When that image comes into my mind, the title is often adjoined to it. I will tweak it every once in a while, but generally I trust that. And I believe it's quite long because it's hard to discern what's going on without any additional explanation. I also used to write a lot, and I think my work is very strongly narrative based. And I think having a title that can be lengthy but illustrative and explanatory is both helpful and I think informs the work and makes it more effective. One of my pieces in the show is called With Great Fanfare, the Hero Returns. And this work shows the moment in the hero's journey, in which the hero returns home and is in a familiar environment, but ultimately has to face that their experiences have changed them irreversibly. They have basically gone through an ego death and they have to confront this. So I wanted to convey this and explore the sense of loneliness and alienation from oneself and all that is familiar to oneself. Yeah, the sense of like both burden and lightness. Something I was thinking about was, like the greater the light of glory, the deeper the shadow of death. And it doesn't have to be, a literal death. And the glory doesn't have to be, something as bombastic as slaying a dragon. Often a hero's journey is a way for people to figure this experience in vanquishing whatever is threatening oneself or, their land or their world or the whole universe. The hero is also vanquishing themselves because they can never go back to being the pre-victory, the pre-journey version of themselves. So it's kind of like a moment of total obliteration, but also victory. They have succeeded in eliminating the evil, but they have also succeeded in eliminating their past self. Yeah, in this work, the hero is being crowned in their glory to the point where it's, they're literally being crowned with flowers, and it's, heavy. And I wanted to repurpose the commonly used symbol of death, flowers and memento mori paintings and whatnot, to explore a non-physical death. Yeah, and I also wanted to convey like a uncanny lightness of being after this internal death, and that is I hope conveyed through like the crown of flowers, which is held aloft by the cherubs, and it's also referencing halos. And I was looking at a lot of paintings of martyrs and saints who were like tortured endlessly, and part of a reference of them is their ability to withstand pain, not only in their story, but just how the stories are told over and over and over again, and how people seem to get a kick out of seeing these, these heroes be really put through the ringer. And I think having heroes allows people to, confront life, which can be in its pain, be so confusing and absurd and strange. And seeing a story in which a hero kind of brings a shine of glory through the human experience, things I think become more bearable.